It was the 1990s, a big show in a small town off I-75 in Georgia. They were called the biggest cocks in the henhouse. But things have changed since then. It's been 30 years, and they finally found a home here, like everyone else, doing a podcast. It's Erica and Mark, the phone call podcast thing.
Hello?
Mark Steele.
I'm busy, so make it quick.
Are you still? Oh, you know what? You want to talk about quick? You better be careful, buddy, because I had a Celsius with my Jersey Mike sandwich for lunch, and I am going to be shot out of a cannon today. And I'm here to tell you, I hope you prepared something for this show because I, as usual, have done nothing.
I hope I need to really get into the Celsius bit because I'm telling you, I between what I do for in recovery, and then my little play radio station, and then the chores around the house. When you texted me earlier, I was actually running the sprinklers. You know, Louisiana homes, unlike Florida homes, don't come with an irrigation system.
Oh, wow. That's because you guys are all poor up there. That's why.
Yes.
It's a shame.
And we've had a drought now for the entire month of, half of September.
Hold on.
And now we're working already in the end of October.
Let me picture the scene. Mark standing outside in his front yard with a hose, watering. He's got this big straw hat on and like a sleeveless white stolen radio station shirt and cargo shorts. Is that about right?
Close. But what I do is I do have all that outfit. That's what I call my watering outfit. Uh-huh. And but no, I have the oscillating sprinkler heads.
Oh, wow! You went to Home Depot, huh?
That are at the at the end of the hose. So I let it water for me, and I just set them up, and then time it, and then go to the back and do the same thing in the backyard. So I'm usually done within an hour.
I would like to apologize to all three of our listeners who are my friend Kim in California, and Chris and my sister. That's all I know that are listening to this.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry,
but you know what? It's so funny. I had to do this so much. So right away, I went looking at my son's home. He's closing, by the way, on the 29th. He will be a homeowner.
All right.
In Florida.
Okay.
And one of the things I looked at was what the HOA covers, and they do cover your irrigation.
Ooh,
which is good.
That is so.
You know, most of the time in Florida it rains. You don't have to worry about it.
How does that work in his neighborhood? Do they hire old guys to come out with an oscillating sprinkler head and a hose?
No. Actually, they have an idea. It's called, let's put down sprinkler lines before we put the grass.
That is a good idea. They don't think of that in
No, not in Louisiana at all.
Yeah.
Even the fancy pant homes don't have it.
That's because the guys are
the $1 million mansions don't have it.
We could done do that down there, but that sounds like a lot of work there. And we got them crawdad to go eat tune, and
you almost sound exactly like they sound.
That's about how it big old ding dang do it down here. It's about right.
There's a lot of that. Yeah. We've always done it this way. There's a lot of that.
Look, I don't know what the hell goes on there. I have never been to Louisiana other than driving through on the way to California, where my daughter lost a tooth somewhere on I-12. That's the only memory I have of Louisiana.
I live off I-12. You want me to go look for it? What marker it was?
It was quite some time ago. It was at least a decade ago.
Well, I was going to say, she was losing teeth. That had to have been a while.
Well, that's the first thing. First thing I said was like, well, it figures. You waited until you went to Louisiana to be toothless. So you fit right in.
You fit right in.
You just drive across the border, and there your teeth fall out of your head. Seemed appropriate.
Just thinking about the food they have and the sweets, it just falls right out of your head.
That's, she was 12, so...
No, I started a new, not a news station. I resurrected.
Whoa!
One of my.
Hold on. You already have one one internet station, right?
Yes.
Which is called what? MyTune, which is, it should be called MarkTune or My Mark or I'm a Mark Radio. But now you started a new one. What did you name that one?
Well, it's a resurrection of when I first got into internet radio way back, when we were first when we were still working, actually. Well, I think you were still working in radio when you started Radio Hab, right?
I think it was right after, yeah. That's what kept me from being tempted to listen to my friends and say, hey, come up here and work with us. No, staying in Florida. I already got a radio station. I'm good.
Well, you know how you get disappointed when you go to a meeting and they want to know your opinion of the format, and they want really what they were saying was, I want to know if you agree with what we're going to do to your radio station.
That was always fun. Yeah, that's what gets it. Yeah, that's where your mouth gets you in trouble, and that's where I
got fired.
That's where I know how to say
for that.
that sounds. You know what? That sounds awesome. Let's give that a shot. Yes, I'm on board with all of this. This is a great idea. I think this is a winner. I think we can make this work. Absolutely. That's all you needed to do, and you would still be in Fort Myers.
No.
That's all you needed to do.
Yes. That was real simple.
Although you wouldn't be in Fort Myers now because they did have to, give the stations away to a charity to pay some unpaid bills, I understand. Needed a big tax deduction.
That's all hearsay,
It's
I
all
guess.
alleged. We don't know what happened.
Yeah, they are sold, though. Yeah. Everybody that was working there when I was there that was still there is gone now.
Yeah, we don't know what happened there. They're going to...
Or they may be running it with a skeleton crew until the new people come in and kick them out.
I think the new people are building a new building for their TV station and all of their existing stations, and maybe they'll just all move into the new palace at the same time.
Oh wow! And then they'll have that land. I wonder if they sold. Maybe they didn't sell the land because that land is worth some money. And Estero, how busy it is. Estero now.
Yeah, sure. It's right,
and it's right off of 41.
Oh, that would make a lovely little gas station, like a little Sunoco or something. Be perfect.
No, because it's off. It's behind. Remember, because they bought it. They bought it behind
off the road.
Yeah, they bought it behind a nursery.
Right. Well, then the nursery can expand.
Nursery should probably buy
the nursery will buy. We sold the building at the TV station I work at now to the people across the street who are going to expand into our old building. And now we're all homeless. We don't have any building to go to anymore.
There's a lot of businesses doing that. They're working from home.
I'm perfectly fine with it.
Because you don't really need to be paying all that stuff. The only reason why Cumulus kept the station where I was at in Lake Charles after the hurricane destroyed it, and they put all that money back into it because they actually owned the building in downtown.
Yeah, because they had to, right?
And so there's no cost to them at all, except for tax.
I'm a little suspicious because we have it's no big secret. It's been in the press that there are a large number of layoffs coming to my company in November, and like 2,500 to 3,000 is what we're hearing. So we're all thinking, well, maybe this is the beginning of the end. They got rid of our building and they're going to run us out of somewhere else. But I don't worry about these things. I have a job to do. I have 3 markets I have to look after, and I'm too busy to really worry about that. I'm actually on my lunch break right now doing this little thing here with you. So we got to step this up. That's why I had a Celsius today. I got logs waiting for me.
Well, just to wrap up we're
wrapping up already. When I was at, what?
No, when I was at K-Rock, I started what I was calling back then. It's I don't know what the format's called now because it's actually a format, but basically it was stuff that I remembered listening to at Rollins College Radio. And University of not University of Florida, because I know that station. No, it's the one that's in Tampa. It's a real prestigious
WMNF maybe, or WUSF.
They got a prestigious school, not USF, but the other one. That's like you have to be smart to get in. It's like a private. college in
what at University?
Is that the University of Tampa?
Yeah, they don't have a radio station.
Oh, then it must be USF.
Yeah, it's USF. Yeah, they have.
And then Rollins College in Orlando had a thing, and there were so many great college radio stations. So what I did was a classic college radio format, which was like punk, whatever indie. And like before New Wave was a thing.
So all the stuff that I would have been listening to is what you're saying.
Yeah, and stuff that was actually on. Some of that stuff was actually played on your station.
Yeah,
on your station. Some of that stuff.
The
avant-garde stuff is good.
I kind of miss my radio station, but you know what? Since you're starting a new radio station, I would like to donate a computer to you. Since I don't need it anymore. You can have my Mac, and we'll get it all set up with your what is it? My Mark Radio. I'm a Mark.
Yes.
Mark Tunes Radio. We'll get it all set up on that old computer of mine with your stuff, and then you could just have that computer sit off in the side somewhere, and you can use your laptop for whatever else you need to. Then your station will be on 24 hours a day.
It's crazy because nowadays you don't even need a website anymore.
No.
The player I have is pretty nice. You've seen the player from iTunes. It's really nice.
I mean, yeah.
It does everything for me, and it came free with the thing I bought.
You're making me regret.
From Megaseg.
You're making me regret getting rid of Radio Hab now. You're making me regret it.
No, actually, it's the you talked me into going to iPulse.
iPulse
for my streaming. Was it iPulse, right? Didn't they call it iPulse?
Oh, Streaming Pulse.
Streaming, yeah, that's
yeah.
it.
Those guys are great.
And they, oh my gosh,
yeah.
And they are like, you just said, hey, can you help me with this? And they just knock it out for you.
They are fantastic.
In 2 seconds.
I know.
And it's all part of the service.
They are fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear a funny story? So Streaming Pulse must have sold my old IP address to somebody else because my station was listed on what do you call it? The hell's the name of the app that nobody can get on? TuneIn Radio. Which is, I guess you can't get on there anymore. But I got grandfathered in because I've been on there since like 2009, right. And they must have the Streaming Pulse must have sold my IP address or my port number to somebody else, and now there's reggae music on Radio Hab on TuneIn if you go there. Fucking reggae music, yeah. Well, because TuneIn only has my information from my IP address, and
that's all they know.
Yeah, these guys got a free TuneIn subscription there, man. I'm tempted to fuck them over and just call TuneIn and say, hey.
Yeah, I think you should either that or you reach out to them and say, hey, man, you want your TuneIn? It's going to cost you $20 a month for subscription.
I hadn't even thought of blackmail. You could pay me $5,000 or I'll cancel it.
Yes.
Mark, I like your idea.
Because it's worth it, man, because you can't get on there. It's almost impossible.
Now you're making me want to put Radio Hab back on there. And then all I have to do is email them and say, hey, I have a new IP address. Please move it from here. That's all I got to do to get rid of Jamaican Hab.
You know, don't you have, who's your cell provider?
Verizon.
Don't you? Yeah. Can't you just for like $50 a month or less get a little hotspot from there?
I mean,
right? Don't they have?
Yeah,
hotspots?
Probably. Why would I want that?
And then that way you have your internet and you can run it.
Yeah.
Or you know?
I don't know how much bandwidth that would take. I mean, it was killing me bandwidth wise. So now if I still had a building where my office was, I could steal some of their internet, but I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, it cost me $80 a month to run internet here.
Yeah.
And that's without cable. That's just the internet alone, just the Wi-Fi.
Mine is it's like $45. So
that's not too bad.
That's why I don't want to spend like $100 a month on internet just so I can have my radio station that I honestly hardly ever listen to. Who is
But I'm gonna call it I'm gonna bring back the name of the station before it was called The Dorm.
The Dorm.
And I got a great picture. Great picture.
That's you know what? That is honestly a great name for an alt rock like indie station. That's actually a great name. How come no one does that?
I just hung up on you.
You just muted yourself or something just happened. I can't hear you anymore. This is the part of the show where Mark doesn't understand that I can't hear him.
Call me back.
And now he's telling me to call him back because he's an old man who doesn't. You want to talk about internet? That's Mark. It's not just me. Mark has the bad internet. So let's just call him back on the phone line to where you can't hear it. I can't believe this. This guy. We can just edit in some music here.
Here I go again.
While we wait for Mark.
Screwing everything up.
Da. We can just edit this right out, right, Mark? Edit it right out.
Don't
I know better?
Don't I know better than to try to? I tried to push I want to push this
Mark,
up and it hit disconnect.
Stop. Get your hands off of your phone. Put them back in your pants where they were.
Yeah, I gotta
and leave them there.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's honestly where they belong. I wanted to show you this really cool picture of what I went and looked online and found like the messiest dorm room I could find that had like a record player and stuff like that. and I made a Facebook page for it and I said, soon as we find the internet connection, it's somewhere in this room, we'll have a radio station running.
The dorm.
It looks just like my kid's room. Yeah, it's the dorm.
98.5 The Dorm. That's a great name for a radio station. Damn it, Mark. I hate it when you come up with better ideas than me. You just literally ruined my entire day. Damn it, man. That's genius.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's take a quick break. Although we should have taken a break when I
don't edit any of that abortion out either, where you hung up on me.
I honestly not going to. I'm going to leave it there.
We'll be back if Mark can figure it out.
Not only will you hear your talking, but not only will you hear you cursing me out, but you'll hear me dismiss myself as a loser.
I might actually have to listen to this podcast.
Yes. All right, take a quick break, and we'll be back. And we were talking a little bit earlier about toxic workplaces. I have an interesting fact about toxic workplaces. I want to see if you agree or not.
Erica and Mark. The phone call.
All right, we're back. And have you experienced a toxic
I have been
workplace?
the instigator of a toxic workplace for many years.
You were actually the toxic one?
Probably still am, and it's probably me. I am the friend who let's just say that maybe I go to lunch with my friend John, who is our digital lead, and John's a nice guy. John's in his 40s. Got a lovely wife and two gorgeous little kids, and super nice guy, really smart. John is one of my closest friends, which makes him the target of my smart mouth at any time. For instance, his favorite thing, not really his favorite thing. My favorite thing with him is when we'll go to Publix for lunch or something, and he is looking through his wallet, and he'll drop something because he's a bit of a klutz, and I'll have to look at the cashier and I'll say, "I am so sorry. He just got out of prison. He's kind of nervous." and the girl will be like, "For real?" I'm like, "Yeah, no. He was in there for about 3.5 years, was it, John?" And I've done it to him.
Oh, no.
I've done it to him multiple times, and he just looks at me and says, "Shut the fuck." He just gets so annoyed. I was a toxic employee when we were in Macon. Do you not remember? Do you not remember former employee Friday? That was me.
My gosh!
That was my idea.
Was that you?
So we had this midday.
That was horrible.
Oh, that was
absolutely
favorite.
horrible.
This midday girl.
It was funny though,
Jessica,
but it was horrible.
She would always park her goddamn car right in front of the van, and anytime we had to take the van somewhere during the day, her freaking Volkswagen Jetta's parked right in front of the van. So after Jessica left, I don't even remember why she left, but after she left, there was always a page on Friday. We had former employee Friday, and it was Jessica,
right.
Would you please move your broom? It is parked in front of the van. I thought that was pretty funny. And if Jessica had been around, I don't think she would have found it as funny as the rest of us.
I think I might have brought that somewhere.
So you're toxic too.
I think I know I am. And thank you to the work of the 12-step program. I found out all the bullying I thought was done to me at work. It was self-inflicted gunshot wounds. But no, oh my gosh, that's so funny because I remember saying, we'd say call park, when they stopped hiring receptionists, and then you had to answer the phone no matter where you were in production or whatever, and then you had to put it on hold, and you had to go, "There's a call parked on line 1 for so and so." And every Friday we did call park for Steve. Call park for Steve on line 1. Anyway, and then we the guy who just got fired.
After we fired Ben in Macon, I believe I did one that said, Ben Jones, please report to the studio. It's 10:15. Ben Jones, please report to because the guy was late for work every day. Every day. I'm sitting there running the damn board until 10:20 when his first break is.
I don't know how you could be late. I don't know how it's possible you could be late
I was
for
so
a midday
pissed at him.
shift.
I wasn't even mad when I said, "Ben, you're going to nights." "Well, I decline nights." "Well, I guess you're fired then, Ben." And Ben showed me. Now he's the chief meteorologist at WMAZ Channel 13.
Now tell me,
he got Bill Powell's old job when Bill Powell died.
I know, but was he the night guy? Was he going to be replacing me that got nights just to hold me over so I could get a job?
Because, or maybe that was.
Or did I get the job because he left?
You might have got the job because
maybe that was why.
Yes, he left. Let's just say, but he left and he went to Charleston, South Carolina, and he lasted Yeah, he lasted.
Oh,
about
I remember that.
15 minutes in Charleston. So they fired him because apparently he couldn't show up for work, is what I heard. I don't know that to be true. And then I guess he came back and moved in with his parents in Macon. And the kid was like, 19, 20, 21 years old or something. And he moved back in with his parents, and he went to online meteorology school at the University of Mississippi and got a job at Channel 13 just on the weekends. And then Bill Powell died or something. And next thing he knows, he's the chief meteorologist at the freaking place. He's still there.
Oh, my
Guy's making more money than any of us, man. It's just, and you know what? He should thank me because I fired him. If I had not fired him, he would still be rotting at that radio station or some radio station.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't think. I don't think he would have left on his own. You're right. And and sometimes a good firing is really what you need.
I don't need that at this point in my life. I don't need it now.
I needed to be fired.
I don't think I've ever needed firing. I don't think. There's times when I knew I was getting fired, so I stole as much stuff as I could out of my office, like all the autographed guitars and gold records and shit. When I knew I was getting fired on Friday and I found out Wednesday, I was like, no, it gives me 2 days to load my truck up with all this stuff in here that no one's going to know.
Yeah, I had heard actually that somebody that would actually replaced me when I got let go back in, when was that? 2012, I think it was, from Fort Myers. That somebody that replaced me after I left got let go, and then they went right across the street somehow and worked there with Roz, and then they got caught, and then they found out it was happening there too. He was stealing, remember how we would always have, like, anytime we had concerts or whatever, we got these guitar plates.
Yeah.
Remember? And then what you do is have every band sign them and stuff. So you can always, at any given time, give it away an autograph.
I had a half a dozen of those.
And he got caught stealing and selling on eBay from.
See, I was smart.
Roz's
I had a
group.
yard sale and sold everything on the yard sale.
And then they find out he did the same thing. He did the same thing at Beasley, apparently.
Don't do that until you're. Don't do it until you're fired. Don't do it while you work there. So dumb.
Crazy. I thought, man, being transparent, I stole, when we didn't give away things, like I got some stuff from AC/DC and stuff, but they're not the guitars, they're just the plates. And then we had some license plates that were signed by bands.
Marks, that's a commandment. Thou shalt not steal.
Technically,
God.
That was stealing, yeah. And so technically, I was supposed to give them away. Just like technically, you were supposed to give things away that the record guys would.
And then you gave them away. You gave them away for money. That's the same thing. That's That's the same thing. That's fine. I don't think that's mentioned anywhere. You can, that's all fine.
I know I started that back in the day. You don't even remember this because I think you're trying to forget it on purpose because I think you don't want to be part of this. But the Tradio game I came up with, you remember
mentioned
it
that
yet?
some months ago on the mandatory phone call of friendship here, and I don't remember us doing. I have blocked that out, man. I don't know what.
It started off innocent by taking. I
must not have benefited from this in any way,
and then giving them
that's why
stuff.
I don't remember it.
And we had and then we started giving away brown bags
because we had so much porn. We had boxes.
We had too much.
We couldn't. We didn't have anywhere to put it.
I don't know what that town did at night. Well, I do have an idea what that town did at night.
Those Southern Jesus freaks are they're waiting in line at the gas station where nobody knows them to get. Let me get that copy of OUI and Leg Show. What about a Playboy? No, I done got that one. That's what it is.
But I have a box of stuff. Like I have a signed Confederate flag of every Southern rock band known to man.
What?
And every Southern rock band
do with
has
it? Do you fly that
photographed
outside on? No.
No, I just have it in my. I used to be somebody. What I call my used to be somebody.
You should
box.
probably build a room to you, like the shrine to me, in the room you're in right now. You should hang all that stuff up.
Well, this is actually supposed to be my stuff, but I don't think I could hang all that. I think my wife
you
would
could
get
put
mad.
the rebel flag like on the back of the door, and she'll never see it.
It's pretty cool though, and I got a box set, cassette box set of everything Skinner
nice.
ever put out.
I like that.
Yeah, it is really nice. It's a cassette, and that was signed by Powell. And what was the guy that used to play drums and now he plays guitar?
Ricky Medlock
from
what do you call it? From Blackfoot.
So,
yeah.
Yes. Now the one thing I picked up that's really, really cool is back in the day. A lot of people don't know this history. I got learned this history, but there was Atlanta did not want another debacle like Woodstock. Right? So when they had the Atlanta Pop Festival,
down in
where they
Byron.
had that, right? You knew where they had that.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
There's all kinds of video of the Allman Brothers playing that on YouTube, by the way.
Do you have, or was I the only one that got one
from?
That was what do you call it? Not like a flyer, but it was like a book of all the memories of that thing. It's got
Who gave you that?
Old pictures
Nathan
in
give
it,
you that?
and the bands and people like Nathan taking back. I think I got it in trading.
I don't have that. Damn it, Mark. I'd like to trade you this box of porn for your Byron Pop Festival memorabilia. Jesus, what else?
Well, I had to get rid of the porn because nobody was. No, my ex at the time.
Your wife at the time.
My wife at the time was not happy about the box.
Where did we keep the box of porn? It's a good thing there was no HR in those days. Oh my God, would have been in so much trouble.
Oh my God.
Bringing strippers in the studio.
I mean, yeah.
I forgot about all of that. Oh God.
If they weren't making money off it, they definitely wouldn't have wanted it there.
So seriously, where did we keep? Did you take it home? You couldn't have taken it home. You had kids. I didn't have it.
I took no, I didn't. I took some of it home
we keep all
to
that
look
stuff?
at it, but it was some of it was like, oh, gross. Some of it was
I
like
don't remember any of
stuff.
this.
Like I was like, God, that's the guy that gave me the tape.
Oh my God, he gave you a tape of him banging his old lady? Jesus God, Mark, I didn't watch any of this stuff.
I was such a heathen.
I'm apparently the innocent one for a change. Toxic me.
I was, well, I told you when you first found out I was going to the group and all that stuff, you were like surprised at all the bad stuff I was doing. Well, I was had a very secretive life.
You were snorting coke while we were by yourself. You didn't. Thanks a lot, buddy. I know I'm sitting right here. No.
A lot of stuff happened when I got moved to nights. Thank goodness there was no cameras back then. Or maybe
we
there
didn't
were
cameras. We didn't have anything in that station.
A lot of visitors at night.
Visitors. And what were you doing? A little off the air tradio there? Were you? All right. Tell me one. Give me a visitor story from when you did nights briefly. Come on, just give me one.
I can't.
Just give me a tame one.
Just use your imagination.
You had a girl who came out. I got
stuff.
you a gift card from the Applebee's because I really love you, Mark. I'm going to bring it up to you. And she brought it up to you, and she gave it to you.
There was no gift card.
The gift card was in her mouth, let's just say. Can we say that? What? Where'd you go? Mark? Check 1, 2, 3. Mark? Are you there?
Look, I don't want to have to go through this again. I have to apologize again. I just was not a good person. That's all. I was definitely living in the world, and not even the world that everybody else lives. I was living in a darker world. I was the dark web before dark web was cool, I think.
So what? So wait a minute. Did you have people come up giving you coke at night too? Really?
No, I stayed sober on the air, but
well, I was going to be pretty pissed at you if you were getting coke and not sharing with me.
No. Now the remotes were, and I had no business.
Hey man, can I get a T-shirt? Yeah,
doing.
and then they slide you a little something. Is that about right?
Yeah. Oh, just the fact that just being. I was really getting to know my
I am just a babe in the
little
woods, man. I had none of this going on. I nothing shady.
Yeah, I was just a bad person.
No. Hold on. I don't think you were a bad person.
Spot.
You know what I think you were? I think
bad
entrepreneur.
Spot,
That's what you were.
out.
That's how I look at it. You were an entrepreneur. You had situations that arose that you turned into, let's just say, profit. Sometimes that profit involved a mouth. Other times it didn't. Who knows what it involved? It was profit, Mark. That was what you needed for the low amount of money that we were getting paid. Nothing wrong with anything that you did.
Now, yeah, well, I was using sex as a
Which
weapon.
I believe is that's a Pat Benatar song.
You know, and it's true. It's true. It's very
now
sad.
Explain
it's very
to me.
sad,
I have never used sex as a weapon. Give me one instance. How do you do that? Asking for a friend. How about that?
Well, I guess it was just meaningless and only to satisfy my own needs, and using it to compensate for insecurities.
Oh my God! So
in
hold
other
on.
areas.
Did any of these?
And yeah, it's just same. It's just like a drug addiction.
Hold on. Now, did any of these turn into a stalker
else.
situation? Did you ever have that? Like somebody who got attached to you and wanted more? Do you have that? Really? One?
Yes, one. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, bad. Come and found out the house and everything. It was ugly.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Mark! This is.
And I lied about it.
Yeah, you can't.
Completely lied
You
about
deny till you die on that one.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Mark.
Yeah, well, she knew how to throw things, and I didn't want to take any chances. And I also like to
So I
sleep.
might have had a couple of those that you don't know about. There was one, and the reason I said Applebee's card was because there was one that sent me a birthday card, and there was an Applebee's gift card in there with a note that said, "I sure would like to meet you for dinner at Applebee's. Here's a $100 gift card." And I'm like,
Wow.
But I was, I was engaged, I think, at the time. And then there was, I had fun things happen to me, but very dangerous things. I'm sure I've told you this story before, maybe even here on the phone call. I used to get my hair cut by this smoking hot redhead who like worked out of the back of a laundromat over by the H&H cafeteria or the S&S cafeteria. And seriously, there was like a laundromat, and in the back, these two girls were back there cutting hair. And I only met her because I was in the laundromat doing my laundry one day, and she knew who I was, and she's like, "Hey, you need a haircut. I'm gonna cut your hair." And I'm like, "What? Where do you cut hair?" "Well, we have a little thing here in the back where, we don't pay taxes." And I said, "Do you have a license?" "Oh yeah, I have a license, just not a business license. We're just doing it under the table." I'm like, "Yes, I would like for you to cut my hair." And I get to know this girl. She's very nice. I just think we're just friends. And her husband is some biker dude, who listens to us. And I met him once. So I'm back there getting my hair cut one of these times, and I'm doing my laundry in the front and getting my hair cut in the back. And she comes in and she pulls the curtain shut because there's nobody around. It's middle of the day. And she's like, "Hey, did I tell you what I did?" And I'm like, "No, what did you do?" She's like, "I got my boobs done. You want to see?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, kind of now." Because I don't know what that looks like. I mean, I need to see this. So she literally rips off her shirt right there in front of me. And she starts coming on to me. And I'm like, whoa, hold on. We can't do that because I know that her husband will literally kill me if he caught me, literally kill me. And I didn't want to do that because I was engaged and I was all happy back then. But man, you had way more fun than me. I'm turning it all down. And there's you.
Yeah, I was like I said, it's 2009 was a pivotal
Mark,
moment
you should
in
know.
my life where that was when I stopped
1990s,
doing
Mark,
all that
and
stuff and just said
mid to
that,
early
no.
2000s, Mark is Mark. You're my hero, Mark. You did all the things.
No. Not a hero.
Look at it
More like a
as
zero. No, that was
experience, and
horrible.
you learned from it, and it's
sin, and that's it.
Sin that you had to go through. That's some of us have to go through more sin than others.
No. I was just horrible. It was just bad. It was my whole idea of things, and that's what I was telling you about when it comes to toxic and things like that. It was like I learned from the 12 steps. It's like when I look back now, going, "Oh well, they kind of screwed me over on this deal or this happened or whatever." It's like, you were an absolute horrible employee. Yes, you did your work, but I was a cancer in most of the buildings I was at. I would
You might,
crapster.
You might say cat.
rumor
I might
starter,
say hero. You might say that. I might say hero.
all kinds of stuff.
Unsung.
I was just like, it was like
Secret hero?
It's like just horrible. There's better ways of doing business than the wrong way. It's always better just to do things the right
suppose.
way and stuff like that. So I'm blessed enough that I got to before I died had a chance to just stop all this and now live.
I'm just Mark.
lifestyle.
I'm gonna look.
Lifestyle now
Listen.
is
I'm just gonna
so
say
much
this.
more comfortable.
You would only have the peace that you have now if by knowing the difference between the bad and the good. If you didn't have all that bad. You
that's
have
true.
This.
No.
So you
You're
can't
exactly
look at
right.
it with regret.
No, you are right. That's why I don't. That's why I have no more remorse about it. I don't like it, but it's like it is what it is. But I know that if I hadn't gone through all this stuff and hadn't done all this wrong stuff, I would have never ever been. I would never had a chance at a person like I have now because I would still be the same. That person wouldn't want somebody like me.
You figured it out. That's all that matters. Today, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I don't like much looking back at the past either.
Yeah.
I don't like it so much that I have kind of forgotten a lot of it as you had. I don't remember Tradio. That's how much I think about the past. I can't think of the guy's name. We did all those charity events for the guy, the school tools guy. What was his name? Remember? See, you don't remember his name either, do you?
Name? Yeah, I know what you're talking
about.
What's his name?
No,
it wasn't Trade and Tim.
Do you remember Tim's real name? Yeah. See that
Devon,
I remember.
Right?
Do you remember Tim's wife's name?
I do. Yeah.
All right. So maybe
I don't.
Maybe we both have the Alzheimer's because I don't remember that either.
I don't remember. I remember every time we were around him.
Yeah,
it was
him and usually a steak dinner. The only time we saw her was at a Christmas party or something. Oh, those Christmas parties we had in Macon. We shouldn't talk about those here. Let's just let those.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Radio station Christmas parties. Well, of course, that's all changed now because people cry.
Street party, after parties, and Christmas parties. Oh my goodness. I am surprised that we never got arrested. Or the police did show up at most of our after parties for the street party, though. Do you remember that? Do you remember when the fire truck came because of Jessica?
Yes.
She set something on fire at the Radisson. And we all got kicked out of the Radisson. Oh, those were the good old days.
Sometimes the regular people were worse than the dang rock
just
stars.
The stupid drunk radio people were. Our old general manager Curtis and I were standing out by the pool, and everybody had jumped in the pool. This is after a street party, and me and Curtis we may have been just standing there passing a joint back and forth to each other, and I don't know where anybody else was, but we're standing there, and somebody's in the pool, and Curtis is like flipping his room key, which was an actual like a metal key, and he's flipping it up, and I just said,
I remember that.
I'll give you $20 right now if you throw that thing in the pool. And he says, this key right here? I said, you throw that key in the pool, I'll give you $20. This key. And I said, $20, Curtis. And he just looks at me and just chunks it right in the pool. And I'm like, shit, now I got to pay him.
I can believe that. Yes. I didn't think he would say no. He was a general sales manager. He was
the general manager. He was the actual GM. Oh, my God.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, we had a good time at some of those. Yeah, let's not tell any more stories about those street, but like the bathtub full of whatever. Yeah, it's a good time to take a break, I would think, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, this one thing to remember now. Here's the problem about toxic relationships, and then what I was talking about before was it takes 36 months to actually get
36
over a
months.
That's relationship at work.
Clocked.
Toxic workplace.
3 years.
3 years.
You know what? That's
yes. Average of 3 years.
I had a
That's
bipolar
crazy,
boss in television once who, she's just crazy. I mean, you could tell when she didn't take her medicine because she would show up wearing like a tracksuit and had her hair pulled back wearing a baseball cap. But when she had taken her medicine, she's wearing a nice business suit. Her hair is all done. She looks like young Valerie Bertinelli. I mean, and she's just, making jokes and having a good time and buying you lunch. And then that was like twice a month maybe we saw that. The other times was tracksuit and just don't look her in the eye. So I don't think that she would survive. No, she definitely wouldn't survive in this day and age. I probably wouldn't survive either. I just happen to be with a bunch of people who are just like me, and none of us get offended easy. We're all grown-ups. We're not doing anything bad, but we certainly say some bad words, and I certainly hope our group chat never leaks. But none of us are offended. We're all very good friends. We would all do anything for each other. And if you have a relationship like that with all your coworkers, I think that's fine, don't you? I mean, is that fine? No.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think actually it promotes a better work environment, when you can do. But you always have these people now, and it used to be one or two, but now it's like probably half your office staff.
We got rid of them.
One of those.
They aren't around anymore. They have all, let's just say, weeded themselves out. And we knew who we could joke around with and who we couldn't. When so and so's here. Oh, great. It's one of those. But we don't have that anymore. Everybody's cool now. It's one of those rare places where, and it's been like this for so long that we forget that there are other places that actually have HR trouble, with somebody complaining about this. Somebody's like, well, I'm black, and this person, I overheard them say something about black people, and it's like, what? No. But we don't have any of that. Everybody is cool where we work now, and I totally forget that that's not every place.
Yeah, there's legitimate things that you need to file a complaint on. I mean, there's definitely legitimate places, and there's places that you go to that are really. There's some people sometimes you run into that really don't belong. Actually working.
Do you know how many
people.
transgender jokes that I have had to endure from my coworkers? More than one.
No, how many?
You know what they are? Funny. Every single one of them are funny, but I give it right back to them as well, and possibly worse. So. Believe me, it's nothing that I've ever been offended. Yes.
No, it's just so much easier just to know who you are, be okay with it, and move on.
Deal with it. Grow up a little bit. That's
yes. Everything has funny.
Funny is funny.
Everything can be found. You can find funny in everything.
I mean, I just saw yesterday, I was going through my Norm Macdonald page on Instagram, and I totally forgot Norm Macdonald made a funny rape joke, which I didn't think was possible.
He
was on, it was a clip from Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee with Jerry Seinfeld. And they're riding around in this old Porsche, and they're talking about, just talking about whatever. Norm Crosby says, he's like, so, you're a pretty big comedian. You're up there with like the unforgettable guys like so-and-so and so-and-so. And, even Bill Cosby. And Jerry's like, what? Bill Cosby? He's like, well, maybe not now. And, Bill Cosby's, but, you take out the raping, and Bill Cosby's a funny guy, except for the rape. And Seinfeld is trying not to laugh. He's trying so hard. And then, but Norm posts and he says, obviously, except for the raping, is how he said it. So, yes, you truly can make anything, no matter how awful it is, funny. That's an awful subject. Yeah. Yes, that's an awful subject, though. But Norm knew how to make it funny, and that's why Norm's my favorite.
Laughing is really good for you, man. I don't know what psychiatrists say or whatever, what the scientists say, but I'm telling you just laughing a good bit at time is just.
Hey, you'll get this. You'll understand this because you're old. Good. You know what Reader's Digest says about laughter. Laughter is the best medicine.
No.
There's a whole segment in the Reader's Digest. Don't ask me. Yeah, see now.
That's right. There was.
All right, now.
I don't know. We don't have I don't have the books anymore. I think they're probably online, but I remember those books.
They don't have a little magazine?
The Reader's Digest magazines.
My mom used to get those. I actually read the Reader's Digest. I used to like the Reader's Digest when I was a kid.
Yeah, I used to read it when I was sitting on the John when I was a kid. Yeah.
All right, I'm not going to ask any more questions. Now we're taking a break.
Erica and Mark. The phone call.
Okay. All right, and we're back. And God, I'm going to try not to be so toxic in this last segment, if that's okay with you. I feel like I've been very toxic today. I was making rape jokes. Really sorry.
Yeah. Well, no, you didn't.
Yeah,
you were
Norm's
repeating
rape joke, which I found very funny.
Yes.
I'm already doing it. I'm being toxic already. I can't help myself.
Well, this phone call will air actually like the week before Halloween because Halloween falls on a. Hey, just like the rap song in Houston says, this weekend this year Halloween falls on a weekend.
I don't know rap songs. I don't know what that is.
What's the name of that band with Bushwick Bill and
Ghetto Boys?
Ghetto Boys. Out of,
from
oh, you don't know the
Office
Ghetto
Space,
Boys out of Houston?
Yeah, they had. Yes, they
were
in
they
Office
on Office
Space?
Space? No, they were.
Damn,
rappers,
it feels good to be
I
a
didn't know
gangster.
They were on that TV show. I never paid attention. I never watched
Office Space.
Office
When they destroyed the copier, that was the Ghetto Boys as well. You haven't watched Office Space?
Oh, okay.
Oh my freaking
No,
God!
don't. I don't find him or any of those people funny.
I'm ending
honest
this
to
right
goodness.
now. Office Space is one of the greatest movies of the last 50 years. Mark, it is. It's great. It's not good. It's brilliantly great. It's one of the most quotable movies too. Quotable. So if I made the joke, it's like Mark not gonna work here anymore. You wouldn't get that joke at all, would you? No. So you don't know about the two HR guys that were basically interviewing everybody for their jobs in the movie.
Oh, I heard.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. That was the movie. Oh, I seen that then. Oh, yeah. It was, I remember.
Hey,
Yeah,
we're gonna need you to come in on Saturday.
Okay, I thought you meant that
there was
television
a television show for Office Space. I don't remember that.
Well, no, I thought
The
it was
Office.
like
You
the
didn't watch The
something.
Office. I don't think you have the.
No.
Look, man,
Or
you either
Parks and
have the
Recreation.
intellectual capacity to watch those shows, or you do not. You
No, my
do
wife
not.
does,
No.
but I don't. I have the capacity.
Yeah, I would not
for
expect
the
you to
Three
get the
Stooges.
subtle nuances and all of the. Those are two
No.
very smart shows, Mark. You have to. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm not
understand.
I'm not
It's
involved
okay.
in smart shows.
it's all right. Yeah.
All right, let's
quickly.
wrap things up here. Amazon did a post, and Amazon came up with based off of a survey, the top 10 most popular horror villains.
From Freddy Krueger.
Okay,
Oh wait, no.
okay. Freddy Krueger's
I'm
number
gonna guess
2.
more. Jason from Friday the 13th. 3. Who the hell
3.
is number 1? Michael Myers from Halloween. There it is. All right, I got the
Number
first
1.
3. I didn't even cheat, dude.
Yes.
All right, let me think. Who else? We got 10 of them. Leatherface from
Yes.
Chainsaw Massacre. Ah,
Number 5.
All right, horror villains. God, who else do we have? That's all I got. I don't have anything else. Give me a hint.
Okay. The first one,
Black
black
and
and
white.
white. Number 10 is black and white.
Dracula?
In the black and white days.
Frankenstein.
No, and I don't even get this either because this is pushing it. I know it was a creepy movie back then, but it was an Alfred Hitchcock movie.
The birds are creepy.
Yeah, that was very creepy. It freaked me out bad, but no, they didn't make it.
Oh,
Norman
yeah, I can
Bates
see
is
that.
number
All
10.
right, keep going.
Number 9 was a Stephen King.
Pennywise. Yep.
Look.
It.
Yep. Number 8 was a very, very big movie for a very, very big movie
Very
star.
big movie star, big villain. I don't know.
Homicidal.
Ted Bundy.
At the Overlook Hotel.
Oh, Jack Torrance. Yeah, and the Shining.
Yes.
Love that movie.
The next one is not
It's
a
not
person.
It's not a person.
Number
So is
7.
it a ghost? No, is it a?
No.
It's a toy. Oh,
It's a
Chucky.
toy.
It's Chucky. Oh, I used to have a.
Yes.
I used to have a Chucky
That was-
doll
that
in my
was
office.
creepy too. I know it's supposed to be funny, but that was
that
very
is funny.
creepy.
What about the Leprechaun? There's a Leprechaun on there. Oh, the Leprechaun. Oh,
No, believe it or
invalid
not,
list.
no.
Leprechaun should be on this.
Who do you think number 6 is? The last one and you know what I'm going to tell you? This is not scary because I think it's supposed to be funny.
What a funny horror villain? I don't know. I don't know. I have no funny villains.
Yeah, it was a Wayne and
Wayans
Brothers
Brothers. Oh,
presentation.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh,
Ghostface.
I forgot about that in Scream.
What's that? I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Was it that, or was it Scream?
Whatever there was those movies where.
Yeah, it was Scream.
Yeah, Scream. That was the one.
Right.
Yeah, Scream. That was it. Yeah, but yeah, some of these I agree with some of that. But you know what's the scariest? Two things really freaked me out. Once when I was a kid, and then once as a teenager. When I was a kid, there was a movie called Rosemary's Baby.
I hate that movie.
And I'm telling you, the scene where the mailman or the milkman is delivering milk back in the 100 years ago. The milk you would get
back in our day, the milk would come. Yeah, we all had a milkman, and we all know somebody who was probably impregnated by the milkman, and their father wasn't really their father. We all knew one.
And that crab-like baby butchered that milkman, and the milk spilled all over the place, and the blood was mixed with
ruined milk for you. It ruined milk for you.
Freaked me out. And then the other one. Have you ever seen Trilogy of Terror?
No.
Featuring Karen Black. She was a pretty famous, good-looking actress in the 80s, and she did 3 little mini movies, and it was called The Trilogy of Terror. And the last one was about someone that I don't remember what she did for a living. I mean, she might have been an archaeologist or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, there was this little black doll. About the size of probably like a Ken or Barbie doll, right? And it was dressed in the garb from Africa, and it had face paint, and it had a chain around its belly. And she took it from the museum or whatever and had it at her home. And they just said, whatever you do, it's okay, but do not let that chain fall off. And she just thought that was so stupid. Yeah, cursed. Let me tell you, when people say something's cursed, just err on the side of it's cursed. That way you don't have to worry about
in a
any surprises.
Movie,
So somebody, somehow or something shook the house or shook the table it was sitting on, and the chain fell off. And then you see her taking a shower and all this stuff. And then you hear in the background, you hear a little...
Yeah.
running around and stuff, and then you see like shadows, and the shadows about shadows about 6 inches.
What is the name of this movie?
Trilogy of Terror, and I don't know it was the last story, and it was about the voodoo doll or whatever that was, and how it attacked her and knocked her down and was stabbing her. The sword or the spear was about the size, maybe it was about 2 inches, but I'm going to tell you. A 6-inch doll with a 2-inch spear could do some serious damage in a scary movie.
I'm going to watch it.
And that freaked me out.
There's also you never saw the Conjuring movies, did you? My sister, I don't necessarily like scary movies, but my sister said, "I think you might like this one. It's a really good movie. It's very well done. It's kind of smart. You'll like it. It's not too many jump scares." I'm like, "I don't like jump scares." She's like, "No, that's not what this movie is. It's just a good." And she was right, man. I watched I watched that, and I watched the sequel, and there's a new one that's coming out that I'm considering going to see at the movies. Yeah.
Oh no, because then I'm gonna people witness you going I don't want to. Yeah, see, I don't like that because I don't want any witnesses to know.
No, I don't care. None of these people are coming home with me. I don't care.
Especially when I make noises before anything happens because I'm just scared.
You're like that black lady sitting 2 rows behind you. Okay, what's going on? Now, which one? Now, is the doll possessed? You that dog gonna kill them. That's you.
Well, what happens to me when I get stuck in a scary thing now? What I do is I'm going through it the entire time with my eyes closed, so I have no idea what's going on.
Same way you ride roller coasters.
Yes.
All right, that sounds really fun, Mark. You're living quite the exciting life, aren't you? Oh.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
long
daredevilish.
as eyes are closed, I'll do anything. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go back to work. My lunch hour is over. You have a good week, and go watch The Conjuring. I think they're all on HBO. Can we call HBO again?
No, that's one thing. That's the one. That's the one thing that my wife and I share, and that's I'm so glad.
Don't like scary movies.
like to watch.
All right, fine. You stick with your freaking Three Stooges and have fun.
All right, my friend. I'll see you next.
Happy Halloween.
Week
I know it's your favorite time of year.
Yeah. I got one more. I got 2 more weeks to go. So
I'm thinking about what can I send Mark that's going to freak him out. So I'll send him a voodoo doll. And I won't tell him who it's from. And I'll just say, for Mark, coming for you.
And if I see that, I'm just going to.
It's too late. You're already going to have the curse on you.
I'll have my wife throw it away.
Real nice.
I'll ask the neighbor
Put your
across
wife
the
in
street
it.
if they don't mind.
Honey, would you take this curse for me, please? Thank you. Real nice, Mark. Have a nice week.
Erica and Mark.
Told you I'm scared.
The phone call.